So today we're looking at design build versus design only businesses. And what you'll learn are a few things in this video, key points. The reasons why many designers feel they have to install their own projects and kind of get stuck in that if they don't want to really be doing the installation. Why design only businesses can be a much more profitable business model than design build overall. And how to free up your time to bring in more projects, bring in more income, bring in more the type of work that you want to be doing, rather than what you feel you have to do to bring in money. Hello everyone, and welcome to what is now the Epic Eco Designer. This is Pete Wyden, your host. We used to be called the Professional Permaculture Designer. We're changing up the title here to be more inclusive because we're all in ecological design. We might not all call ourselves permaculture designers, but we all are under that ecological banner. So I'm very, very excited to be unveiling that, and we have a lot of great new stuff coming out for you guys, and I'm setting up connection calls with many of you if you're interested in getting on a connection call with me just to learn more about you and what's going to help you most for me to create in these videos and in the online Facebook group on Facebook. Feel free to reach out via comment or PM, and let's set that up. That's a half-hour call. So here we go. So a lot of designers enjoy the installation process, and we like to plant things. We like the fulfillment of seeing something come to fruition in real life, and a wall come together, have real tangible evidence for our work being successful, rather than typing away or drawing out a design that does create something, of course, but actually seeing it come to life on the land is something that we're all really passionate about. So in general, a lot of designers enjoy the installation process, but I also work with many people who would rather just design but are convinced that they have to be doing the installation as well to get the extra income or to get things done the right way. And so there's two pieces there. And to think that you need to be doing the installation to get the extra income, it's a really interesting dilemma because yes, there is some extra income there, but it's also a lot of time commitment as well for you to be doing the installation. Whereas you could either subcontract or hire a friend to do the installation for you. You can refer the client to somebody that you trust. You can help train in people that you trust to do the work with you so that over time you can get more space to do the design work yourself. And that extra income, in fact, you may be aware of this, about 50% of any installation job, potentially more sometimes even, is in materials. And there is a markup associated with those materials, but you're going to get the materials, you're paying tax, etc. It's not as profitable proportionally as design-only work is. There is very little overhead in a design-only business. It's you and your equipment, maybe somebody that you're contracting out with to help you with design work or that you've got on payroll. But in general, it's a lot less expensive than having all the equipment and buying all the materials, having that come out of the actual income that you were bringing in for the installation job. So design can indeed be much more profitable than installation proportionally. And so there's another caveat here that a lot of people get stuck in, is that how do I bring in more design work to actually make up the income goal that I have? And that's another conversation. There are more videos on that type of sales and marketing stuff within the YouTube channel. Feel free to subscribe if you'd like more of these helpful videos. And look through the archives. But either way, you can hire out the work that you don't enjoy doing, or the work that you know is just taking up extra time, where you could be out there meeting with new clients, working on marketing, doing talks, going to events, etc., and bringing in bigger and better projects, and tweaking the way that you're actually approaching the people that you're wanting to work with, and tweaking the people that you're even wanting to work with in terms of getting clear on who that is, rather than just going out and try to find anyone who wants to work with you, which a lot of people get stuck doing. I work one-on-one with many designers and design build owners who are doing a lot of work that isn't in the permaculture realm or isn't completely aligned with what they want to be doing. And it is important to get other people, other more traditionally minded people on board with this stuff, but at the same time, your own happiness and excitement about the work goes a long way to you doing great quality work for people. So it's important to have the majority, if not all of your work being stuff that you are absolutely jazzed about. So feel free to reach out to me for a discovery call via PM or comment if you'd like to talk more, do a deep dive on what's really going on with your marketing and sales, and if you're not feeling fully aligned and congruent with the type of work you're doing and what you really want to be acting on. And choosing what you really want to be doing rather than what you think will bring in money. So this won't work in the long run if your heart isn't in it. Nothing just for the money works, and that's one reason why so many people who are in the more holistic, the ecological design realm, other more holistic fields, all quote-unquote alternative, but actually more practical and common sense ways of doing things in the world and professionally, a lot of us in these circles get really dismayed about money because we feel that we need to be doing something just for the money, and that's where the money is. And if we're doing what we love to do, there's no money in that. And there's so much mindset stuff in the way of a lot of people actually making real, true success and fulfilling work happen in their life because of these beliefs. And if you're telling yourself, well, these things are real, there's no one in my area, or I can't find anyone who has money who wants what I want to do, it's all down to who you're talking to and how you're approaching it. It's true with any situation you're in, anywhere in the world. You can find a way to make amazing money doing what you love to do. It's all about pivoting your approach and your marketing, your communication of value, etc. So I really want that to sink in because it's true. And so if you are installing right now, if you're spending a lot of time, you're installing every job or most jobs that you're designing, what could you do with that extra time that you're not installing? You know, you could go out and find more work like I talked about before. You could actually rest, take a break, and refresh and have a clear head on your shoulders for when you are approaching new customers and when you are doing that design work and even when you're doing some installation stuff. But if you don't have anyone right now who is skilled in these more ecological ways of installing landscapes, or the projects that you're working on, it's really important to seek that out and not just assume that there isn't anyone around. And you don't necessarily need to start someone from scratch and train them in, but that is also an option if that's what you're looking to do, is train somebody in who's committed for the long haul. And you can find one of my videos from last week, finding reliable help for your business, that may help you out some in that regard. It's finding help to free you up to do more of the higher value work that you're here to do as the business owner. So I'd love it if you subscribe to this channel for more helpful videos. I'm making more every week, and I'm really excited to hear back from you guys. So leave a comment below on what was most helpful for you and also what would be most helpful moving forward. And also feel free to reach out via personal message or comment below with Eco if you're interested in setting up a connection call so we can learn more about each other and I can get a better feel for what exactly is going to help you the most as I'm creating things for the Epic Eco Designer. Take care, everybody. Talk to you later.